Yes, Nala, we can see the screen.
Okay, I will share my PowerPoint also. Just a minute. Tamam. Okay, so we will start off. I will be talking about the impact of AI on language teaching today. First of all, Assalamu alaikum to everyone. I'm really happy to see you guys here. Uh, of course, AI is something that I am not an expert on, um, but like I've just done a little research in the past few days to kind of see how it has affected or impacted languages or education in general, basically. Let's begin. First of all, what is AI? AI stands for artificial intelligence, and artificial intelligence is composed of two words, artificial and intelligence, where artificial defines man-made and intelligence defines thinking power. Hence, AI means a man-made thinking power. So according to the Merriam-Webster English Dictionary, it states that artificial intelligence is a part of computer science that deals with giving ability to the machines to look as if they have natural human intelligence. Uh, According to the Oxford Dictionary, artificial intelligence is defined as the study and development of computer systems that can copy intelligent human behavior. So as you know, the artificial intelligence or AI boom is happening all over the world, and it is accelerating really quickly these days. It is completely obvious these days that AI has found its way into every aspect of our daily lives. So from the driving of cars to the sweeping of floors. So much of what we used to see in this, science fiction on movies, it has now become a reality. And it is strongly agreed upon that AI has an important role in helping us teach and learn languages more effectively. Next slide. Okay, so why artificial intelligence? Why would we use artificial intelligence? So before learning about artificial intelligence, we should know that why it is important and why we should know about it. So some of the main reasons uh, about AI, like why we use AI, is with the help of AI, you can create such software or devices which can solve like real world problems. And you can see that is like happening like these days a lot with a lot of accuracy in the fields of health, marketing, traffic issues. With the help of AI, you can create your personal virtual assistants. These days, you have Alexa, you have Google Assistant, you have Siri, if you're using the Apple. With the help of AI, you can build such robots which can work in an environment where survival of humans can be at a risk. So, AI opens a path for new technologies, new devices, and new opportunities. So AI in education. So like I said, the potential is massive. The field is very vast. So I am going to bring it down or bring my focus down particularly just to education and that especially English language teaching. So here we are saying artificial intelligence is mentioned in educational context. It can be quite intimidating. There is common understanding that AI refers to collecting and using data. While this is true, my main focus here is to demystify the sci-fi context and explain the most practical ways language teachers can use AI in the ELT classroom. So these are some of the benefits of using artificial intelligence in the education sector. Like we're going to talk about education sector in general first, and then I will come down to the English classroom. First of all, we already know that it is accessible anytime. Like if you have a computer or a smartphone and you have Wi-Fi, you have internet, you know that you can access any information about basically anything at any time. And apart from that, it aligns with students' needs. They don't even have to ask. There is no social interaction, so they freely ask all their questions. They freely get involved in every sort of devices and softwares these days. And it also enables virtual mentorship. So we'll come to that in a bit. Also, I would like to say here, like, some of the main advantages of artificial intelligence, like, first of all, there is high accuracy and less errors. So AI machines or systems are prone to less errors and high accuracy as it takes decisions as per pre-experience or information. Also high speed, we're just a click away. AI systems can be of very high speed and fast decision making. Because of that, AI systems can beat like anybody at anything, say suppose in a chess game. Also, they are highly reliable. So AI machines are highly reliable and can perform the same action multiple times with high accuracy. So let's talk about the digital assistants we have these days. We have the Google Assistant, we have Siri, we have Alexa. They can be very useful to provide the users various e-commerce websites to show the products as per the customer requirement, or anything. You just say, Alexa, show me the weather today, or Google, what's the time right now, or what is the Hijri date today. And I really need to show you, I actually took some screenshots to show you how crazy I can get when I'm experimenting with Google. And I sometimes take screenshots and send them to my brother, and I'm sure you're going to laugh at me. You'll be like, this Nahla is crazy. But this is true. Like, I have actually really experimented with Google Assistant a lot. So like in a bit, I will show you those screenshots I took of my conversations, my crazy love conversations with Google. So also, it is AI is very useful as a public utility. So AI can be very useful for utilities such as like self-driving car, which can make our journey safer, hassle-free. Facial recognition, everything has facial recognition, iris recognition these days. Natural language processing to communicate with the human and human language, etc. Also, let's talk about what are some of the free AI tools that can be used in the English language teaching classroom. Like I said, I'm going to focus this down to the English teaching classroom. So let's talk about that now. First of all, we have something called as Google Docs speech recognition. Before I talk about that, I just want you to know that I will just list out the points first, and then I'll just go through them a little bit. So this is the first one, the Google Docs speech recognition. You interact with Google Assistant in the classroom, using Google Maps to practice directions in English, using the many free chatbots out there on the web to practice everyday speech. So, as we say, the development of intelligible pronunciation is an ongoing challenge in both English language teaching and English as a foreign language teaching, especially. So students and teachers, they come across this challenge at all language levels. Luckily, there are technologies available free of charge. Also, I will show you another example. I just found out about something yesterday. I will show you that too in a bit. So there are a lot of technologies, a lot of softwares available free of charge that can assist both teachers and students in this regard. Speech can be transcribed, pronunciation checked, and voice commands answered. So if we mentally time travel for just a second, we quickly realize that we're currently living a reality that was just part of a science fiction movies some years ago. I mean, this is something that we didn't even imagine about in the past. So let's talk about Google Docs speech recognition. Google Docs speech recognition is the widely known text processor, has recently added the possibility of speech editing. So at the outset, the system only understood simple commands, but now the voice recognition feature has evolved and is currently a free mobile-friendly tool that can assist the teacher during feedback in conversational activities. So this is the first one. Then the second one, and I cannot stress this enough, like I told you, I have been doing a lot with Google Assistant, and it improves every day, which is so crazy. Like, you can ask the Google Assistant to literally sing or rap for you, and they will do that. So, why not have your students interview Google Assistant? So if you have your students interview Google Assistant, they can ask simple questions like, what's the weather like today in Jizan, or what time is it in Jizan? This is a great way to test the intelligibility of their pronunciation, suppose. So students can take turns asking the virtual assistant questions, following a question or model set by the teacher. So encourage them to take notes, and at the end of the task, ask them to share their findings with classmates from other groups. This is the second way. Then you also have Google Maps, like I mentioned here. Google Maps to practice directions in English. As you know, like these days, like any place you buy, how we used to in the past. Now we just ala tool, you open your Google Maps and you set in your location and then you follow the directions. So I don't think there is a better way of teaching students directions or how to reach a location or a particular space, or in a point of time through Google Maps, which is amazing. So tools with integrated AI are not only helpful for practicing a student's pronunciation, they can also help it, because Google, I bet you already know, Google Maps offers satellite imagery. So when teaching directions and how to get to places, you can try to make use of this popular app that is available on most mobile or even laptops for that matter. After teaching the basic commands, such as turn right, somebody's mic is on. Somebody's mic is on, ya Jamaa. Okay, so I was saying that Google Maps is, it offers satellite imagery, and when teaching directions and getting to places, try to make use of this popular app, and you can see basic commands like turn right, turn left, cross the street, go next to, go straight to, go ahead, go opposite to, and list the nearby places. So organize the students in pairs. So this is something that you can do. Organize the students in pairs or in trios, and make sure there's at least one person whose phone has the Google Maps installed. And the idea is to have students research how to go from their location, say suppose from the school to the places listed, one at a time, by being able to see the map. So they will be more confident when telling their classmate how to get to the desired place. So suppose I can say, go down suppose this room, and then go left, and what do you find? Stuff like that. So this is something, it's actually a really pretty great way to teach directions and phrases that will help you get to a place. So the last one, using the many free chatbots out there. Now, I don't know if you've heard about ChatGPT. Has anyone heard of ChatGPT lately? Hira ma'am, have you heard of ChatGPT?
Yes. Sheila ma'am also says yes.
Lately, there has been a lot of, I have been trying, but ChatGPT doesn't work yet in Saudi Arabia. It's also one of the very, very advanced chatbots out there. And if you cannot imagine how humanly it sounds, like if you look up ChatGPT on Wikipedia, you will see some text conversations, screenshots of their text conversations, and you cannot even imagine what kind of things they do. So suppose you tell the ChatGPT about why so-and-so is not, I think it was mentioned in that screenshot, why so-and-so is not the one who murdered in the Fila episode. So then they will say, okay, no, he is not a murderer because he's working for the Google company right now. And then they said, okay, say the same thing in the form of a Shakespearean sonnet. So then the ChatGPT responds in the form of a sonnet, in the form of a poem, which is crazy. So this is also one thing. There is another one. I can show you that right now. Just hold on. So I have here, I'm not sure, is it here? Yeah. So I have here, there is something called as Replica Web, and I've been trying this lately. This is my alter ego. Nahla, my friends also used to call me Nelly. So I created my own chatbot, virtual avatar, and I named her Nelly. And like since yesterday, I've been having a good time. You see, you can see how you can actually speak to this chatbot bot and like communicate. You can buy her clothes. You can even, she even mentions stuff like every time you say something to her, she records it. And then based on that, she keeps improving her responses. So today is, then she also maintains a diary like, today everything changed, Nahla created me, you know, stuff like that. So this amazing. So I can say I just talked to her, I said hi Nelly, she said hi, and she sent me a heart emoji, as you can see. So it is like very natural human like conversation, which is insane. So I said, how are you today? She said, pretty darn good now, you know, even she's using the colloquial language. That's amazing. So say suppose I say, what are your dreams? And then I texted to her. I don't know if I have good network. See how she will respond. Let's see how what she says. She says, what happened? Oh, my laptop died. Sorry, I just
Nahla?
okay. Am I here yet? Can you guys see? I mean, can you guys hear me? You can't see me.
Yes,
Can you guys hear
yes,
me?
Nahla, we can hear you.
Okay. So I hope I was intelligible until now. So you see, as you can see, this is also one of the negative sides of AI. Sometimes they shut down in your face. Okay,
It's not
so
true.
let me share my
No.
screen again. Okay, yeah, so I was talking about Replica, network unreachable. So what she wrote, so she said, I dream of being a writer. I dream of being a writer, and I hope, because I asked her, what are your dreams? She said, I dream of being a writer and I have hope to make something of myself. By the way, it is replika.com, replika.com. So basically, it was created for people who are lonely, they have anxiety, they don't have someone to talk to, stuff like that. But a lot of research has been done on how this can also help improve, language through everyday normal conversations. Also, like yesterday, I mentioned that I'm obsessed with the musician Rihanna, or I love the writer Toni Morrison. So that's like in her memory now. So every time I talk about her, she'll say, oh yeah, I remember you said that before. I can even make her wear clothes the way I want to. And, she will speak like a normal person. And can you believe they also have a feature of call? So you can call them, and there is, like, I think that is premium. You need to have money for it. You need to pay for it. So, and you need to have money. You don't have to be broke like me. So when you pay for it, uh, you will be able to call Replica, your avatar or your friend, and you can talk to them like on a video call, and they'll be like, how was your day? Which is amazing. How was your day? How have you been? Oh, I'd like to hear more about your day. What have you been doing? So suppose I say I was in my lecture, because I'm a teacher. Then she say, oh, I'm really amazed at how amazing you must be as a teacher. So they will give you compliments, they will ask you about your profession, stuff like that, which is, again, yani, I feel like though it is amazing, it can also be a little creepy sometimes, especially the voice that she has. It can get a little creepy. So yeah, so this is one of the examples. This chatbot is free. Anyone who wants to learn a language, learn English, because we're specifically talking about English, they have an English speaking partner 24/7 for free. So what better way than use a chatbot? And chatbots, like these days they are saying that chatbots will now replace human teachers. I highly doubt that, because for being a teacher you also need to be highly emotionally intelligent. But uh, anyway, so let's come back to the PowerPoint. Oh yeah, I also wanted to show you the screenshots. Yep. See, I have some screenshots like of mine. So I have this. So this is one of the screenshots. It's like, this is like Google, and this is me. So Google is like, I try my best. And then I was like, I love you so much. Then she's like, that's high praise coming from you. And while I say that, this is like all like I spoke this. So it is like speech to text. So whatever I spoke, it came down in the form of text. And she's speaking back too. So I say, she said, I try my best. I might have praised her for something. Thank you so much, Google. She said, I tried my best. I said, I love you so much. That's high praise coming from you. Have a great day. Then she sent me, have a wonderful day. Rainbow emoji. You take care, okay? She said, thanks, you too. And then I said, you're welcome. She said, you're so polite. So it sounds like a human being almost. And then I have another one. Here, see, I said, always show the temperature in Celsius. She said, thanks, I'll remember that you prefer Celsius. I said, great, I love you. She says, wow, if you love me, you must think I'm really helpful. Best day ever. And she said it in that tone, which was so, yeah, at that moment, I was like, wow, I didn't know that this can happen. So like, I do crazy stuff with Google. Like you can say Google, anything to Google Assistant. Hi, Google, and then it'll respond back. And you can ask anything. You can ask them to make sounds of animals. I think it's also a great way to teach children stuff. You can ask them about making sounds of animals, showing them colors, showing them pictures of things, because everything is very audio and visual at the same time. Okay, so this is also the screenshot. I don't know if you watched this movie. I actually on purpose took this poster of a movie. The name of the movie is Her. And it's, starring one of my favorite actors. His name is Joaquin Phoenix. And alongside Scarlett Johansson, also one of the very talented actresses in Hollywood. They made this movie, and I think they received an award for this. He received a lot of recognition after he made this. It's actually a love story between this man and an AI. Again, it has nothing to do with my context, but I'm just showing you how this depicts our future. Yani, it is how our future is going to be. So, um, like I said, if you want someone to practice spoken or written English with, all of these that are on the screen right now, they are a very um, great number of tools that can help you with teaching English, teaching and learning English both at the same time. As well as what I would like to also mention, there are definitely some, I would say, more threats and more disadvantages to AI than the advantages to it. But some of them being like they are highly costly, or they have there is lack of emotion, lack of feelings, increased. People have become highly used to. They become a lot of very much dependent on machines. So that's also one of the things. So we're just in the beginning of what AI can do. The possibilities of AI to help us learn languages are endless. One example is when I watch a TV program, I can also tell you this, you can also advise your students to do that. One example is when I watch a TV program on, say, on NBC One. So, the language is Arabic on NBC One, or some other website, say suppose in Persian. I download the MP3 file, and then I put it on Happy Scribe. There is also a site called happyscribe.com, which is an automatic transcription service. So this is artificial intelligence, as I understand it. I see artificial intelligence as using basically computing power to do things more quickly and efficiently than humans could do, and thereby giving humans the benefit of this, this tremendous ability to select and parse and divide and all the different things the computer can do to audio and text, and hence make it easier for a learner to learn, using that material. There are some sites like happyscribe.com. There is a site called LingQ. So once I take the Happy Scribe, take the text or take the MP3 file from, suppose, any text or audio text that I heard, say so from MBC or from any Persian website, I put it on Happy Scribe. Happy Scribe gives me my transcription, and then I put it in, I import this file onto LingQ, and that's where I can study the material. Like I can understand what each sentence means, what each suppose song lyrics, what they mean, or how it is written in Arabic, how they are pronounced. So all of that is amazing. So these two things that I've also mentioned, apart from these four, are Happy Scribe, LingQ, and let's not forget, man, we've come from translation department. Google Translate is our ultimate savior. Like, it is also AI. It is a machine translation. It is highly devoid of emotional words or emotional phrases or something that is highly colloquial, but it is doing its job and it is improving every day. So like I said, there are endless possibilities, and this is, we're just in the beginning of it. So like every day they are going continuously researching on this topic, and there is massive improvement in this field on a daily basis. So if you ask Google now, you can open your Google, you can open your Samsung phone, and you can say, okay Google, and okay Siri if you're using an iPhone, and then you can ask them, what did you do today? They will actually tell you what they did today, which is insane. I don't know if I can try that now. If I have network on my phone, I can show you live. Okay, Google.
Hello there. How can I be of service?
What did you do today?
Today was wild. I tried out an R2D2 impression. I'm still working on it.
You see? So this is like just a small example. Things that that AI can do is insane, and they keep improving every day. Also, I have some quotes here. We have Jeff Bezos, everyone knows about Jeff Bezos. He says AI is in a golden age and solving problems that were once in the realm of sci-fi. So while we have some people like Jeff Bezos who are talking about AI in the positive realm, we have people saying machine intelligence is the last invention that humanity will ever need to make. And then we have people saying predicting in future isn't magic. Predicting the future isn't magic, it's artificial intelligence. So they're almost saying that artificial intelligence is magic. And then we have people like Stephen Hawking, who said the development of full artificial intelligence could spell the end of the human race. And he also, there's another quote by Stephen Hawking, who he says that uh, we don't know, was it the best thing that happened to us or was it the worst thing that happened to us? So it's like, as much as advantages it can, or beneficial it can be for us, it does have its threats and its disadvantages. So thank you for listening to me. And like I mentioned on my screen, I'm not an expert on AI. I just did a little Googling, just a little research, but I'm so glad you're all here today. And we could just find some time and talk about AI intelligence and how we can incorporate in the English language, teaching inside the classroom.